breaking news, my country people. Now, wow, some people too do, Nigerians. Some people really too do for this country where all of us dey so. Imagine Bashir Ahmad, the former SA on digital communications to Muhammad Buhari. Bashir Ahmad of yesterday, the open mouth dey talk say anybody wey dey advocate for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, say that person na Nigeria's sworn enemy. You can imagine what this guy is spitting out from his mouth. That anyone who supports Nnamdi Kanu's release should be considered an enemy of the nation. Tell me why one will be making such comments regarding his or her fellow, citizens. Now, so the guy just dey talk say Nnamdi Kanu na terrorist. Say Nnamdi Kanu na big terrorist. So any person wey dey advocate for Nnamdi Kanu's release, say that person too na terrorist. Say make everybody dey see such person as an enemy of this country. Ahmed come talk say he would only support Nnamdi Kanu's release if Nnamdi Kanu go gree go rehabilitation, make him drop in IPOB, his Biafra determination, that he should drop his determination of Biafra secession in Nigeria. Guys, Ahmed talk say that is the only way he can support Nnamdi Kanu's release. If Nnamdi Kanu would only undergo rehabilitation, renounce his derogatory views about Nigeria and its citizens, and if he is truly rehabilitated and stop seeing Nigeria as a zoo and the citizens as animal that deserves to be brutally killed, that is when he can support his release. Else, he is not going to support Nnamdi Kanu. Who needs his support in the first place? Bashir Ahmad. Nobody need your support in the first place. Nobody even give a hoot concerning your support. Nobody is begging you to support anybody. Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in the custody of the DSS since his rearrest in June 2021, has been there. He has never begged anybody to come and support him. He has never said Bashir Ahmad should come and support him. Nnamdi Kanu has never mentioned Bashir Ahmad's name for once that he needs his support. So tell me why Bashir Ahmad is so concerned about Nnamdi Kanu, calling Nnamdi Kanu's supporters enemies of Nigeria. We all know Nnamdi Kanu's detention has been a public debate. So many groups calling for his unconditional release, which will enable peace to reign in the southeast region. And we have someone saying Nnamdi Kanu is calling Nigeria a zoo. Nnamdi Kanu knows the reason why he is calling Nigeria a zoo. Nnamdi have his reasons. I mean, these are one of the reasons. Because tell me why this man called Bashir Ahmad will be so focused on Nnamdi Kanu. There are other agitators. So why is he chasing after Nnamdi Kanu? Why is he aggressive and upset concerning Nnamdi Kanu? Because they want to turn Nigeria to their private estate. They want to turn Nigeria to their personal estate. That's why they are so, anything that concerns Nnamdi Kanu, their body, they pepper them. Their body, they really pepper them. That's why they are always angry. If they hear IPOB, Biafra, so my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Nigeria is a country where terrorists are being celebrated and freedom fighters are being detained, where people that are agitating for their freedom are being detained and locked up. But terrorists, supporters of terrorists, they are walking freely in the society. Even those that were managed, even those that were caught, some of them are being released back into the society. So I can tell Bashir Ahmad that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't care, he doesn't care about his support. He doesn't, in fact, he's not bothered. He doesn't need his support in any way. So he should stop stressing himself. All these Fulani Islamic sympathizers calling out Nnamdi Kanu for his agitation because they know that they are so obsessed with Igbos. someone who is always sympathizing with terrorist campaign, making a comment about freedom fighter. Such a person should not be taken seriously now. Such a person should not be taken seriously. So Bashir Ahmad should go and sleep. He should go and sleep because nobody really cares if he supports Nnamdi Kanu or not. So that one should not be, what he should use and trend. Probably he made this statement because he knows he's going to go viral, Probably he made this statement to draw public attention to himself. That's why he actually made this statement. So that is just it. Look at somebody that his principal released so many Boko Haram members back into the society. But when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, they will say no, he's a terrorist. Meanwhile, the main terrorists, they are being released back into the society. So many persons who are advocating for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, so they should now be tagged as sworn enemies of Nigeria, abi? Is that what Bashir Ahmad is saying? That means a lot of persons will be tagged as enemies of Nigeria now, because we are all calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release. We are all calling for his unconditional release. So Bashir Ahmad saying these guys or Nnamdi Kanu supporters will be tagged as sworn enemies. Well, that is his own, sha. But I don't really know why some people's sense of judgment is always clouded by one thing or the other. I don't know why, especially as it relates to, Nnamdi Kanu and this Bashir Ahmad. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. I don't think anybody really cares if Bashir Ahmad supports Nnamdi Kanu or not. And I don't really see this statement of his as something that really has weight or holds water. If Nigeria is working, this Efulefu guy and his boss suppose dey prison for the mess they put this country into. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu showed their headsmen and terrorist soldiers and police shege. That is why Buhari was so frustrated before he left. Obasanjo summarized it. Nigerians should be grateful to the Igbos, without whom Nigeria would have been Islamized. They are so scared of separation, yet they don't want to do the right thing. If Nigeria is truly a country, nobody that work with Buhari supposed to be a free person by now. They are the greatest storm Nigeria has ever had and Africa has ever heard. Nigeria is a terrorist state that prosecutes the innocent. In a normal country, this man and Buhari, normally they're supposed to dey prison for importing terrorists into Nigeria. But look at what's happening. They are always trying to promote their comments. Look at terrorist sympathizers calling a freedom fighter enemy of the country. Between you and the economy of Nigeria, between you and Nnamdi Kanu and Buhari, who is more dangerous to the nation? Okay, guys, the real enemies of Nigerians are the misguided political elites who have held this country spellbound in conjunction with their southern political jobbers. The enemy of Nigeria is the past and the current government officials. But look at them. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. These guys are well-known Boko Haram sympathizers, terrorist sympathizers. They ought to be tagged as enemies of Nigeria because they are always advocating for the release of Boko Haram members, always advocating for their rehabilitation. Tell me, Nnamdi Kanu he's claiming that Nnamdi Kanu should go for rehabilitation, just like the way they are doing for Boko Haram fighters and also other terrorists. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.